Welcome to Bedtime Story by Miss Lampier. And tonight I'm going to read you a Passover story because that's why I'm videoing this story tonight, because I held a Seder over Zoom with my family. It's a spring holiday and I have this book about it and I thought it was really cute, so I'd like to share it with you. And I'm looking for some Easter and spring books, so if anybody has any that they'd like to share, I'm going to read some of those the rest of the week. This is called More Than Enough, a Passover Story by April Halpern, Maryland. And if you look at the cover, I'd like you to name some of the characters that you see. So I'm going to name the little boy and the cat and the little girl. And then I'd like you to look at what's on the table and see if you can guess what some of the things are. This looks like a bone. This looks like a carrot. This looks like an egg. These look like vegetables. And I'm guessing this is something to eat. And this is a word. More Than Enough, a Passover Story. And I see a salt shaker and eggs and nuts and a glass of wine or juice. I see apples. I wonder if those pictures give us some clues. We wander the market surrounded by colors. Dayenu. In Hebrew, dayenu means enough. We buy apples and walnuts, lilacs and honey. Dayenu. Enough. We reach through the bars to lift one purring kitten. He licks Mama's nose, so she says we can keep him. Dayenu. Enough. Wait, is that rain? Yes, it's rain. We can taste it. Dayenu. Enough. Kitten meets daddy as we carry in groceries. Dayenu. Enough. We chop apples and walnuts and mix in the grape juice. Dayenu. This is something I usually do with my mom, and I couldn't do it this year, and I really missed doing it, and I couldn't even find all the ingredients in the store. So I said plain apples, and I can't wait till I can make this with my mom again. We soak in blue bubbles and dress up for dinner. Dayenu. Enough. We dash through the puddles with our bowl of charoset. Dayenu. It sounds like something a lot of you like to do, is dash through puddles. We skip into Nana's and show who we've rescued. Dayenu. Enough. How would you describe how Nana is feeling? How many people are at the house? Can you count them? We set out the plate filled with symbols of freedom. Dayenu. Name them with me if you can. Egg, green vegetable, mortar, bitter herb, bone. And this says Pesach, or Passover, in Hebrew. We ask 4 questions and all sing Dayenu. Dayenu. What other symbols do you see on the table? They all have wine, they have Jewish stars. Looks like people are talking and singing. There's a lot happening. There's candles. There are matzo balls, chicken, and jellied fruit slices. We search high and low for the lost afikomen, dayenu. The afikomen is a cracker called matzah that is hidden, and the children of the house can go look for it. And that was a really hard thing to do this year because you can't be in other people's houses. So the afikomen didn't really get found yet. It's a fun game for kids. We opened the door for Elijah the prophet and baa like a goat, singing Chad Gad Yah's verses, which is the story of a little goat who kept eating, and it was never enough, and so he got sick. And that's why we say, enough, dayinu, enough. And so we sing Chad Gad Yah, which means that one goat. It's a very silly, strange song. We play with our kitten till Nana says bedtime. She wraps us in blankets, then sings Eliyahu, dayenu, enough. Her kisses on our foreheads, a purring warm kitten, a feast in our tummies, night rain at the window. I really like how the illustrator makes these marks next to her tummy so that she feels satisfied. It kind of shows us that meal was delicious. A Passover sleepover. Dayenu, dayenu, dayenu. Enough, enough, enough. And that is the end of the story. Give me your silent thumb for more than enough. And tell somebody next to you 2 things you learned about the story of Passover. Good night.